Good morning. How are you guys this morning? It's Friday. You made it through the week. Congratulations. I just wanted to come in today and chat with you about a few things that I've been hearing from some clients that I have been talking to. Good morning, Nora. Thanks for joining us. That I've been talking to recently in my business breakthroughs. A lot of them are telling me that they're feeling stuck. And I think this is really common for solopreneurs. We're working alone from home a lot of times. We don't have anybody to bounce ideas off of, and it feels really lonely. There's really not many people around us on a daily basis that we can just talk things out with. And so I wanted to give you some suggestions for how you can get through that. And so the first thing that I think is really beneficial, good morning, Pam, is to do a brain dump. And what I mean by brain dump is just write everything out. Get a piece of paper and a pen, and just anything that comes up, just get it out on paper. It's so freeing to do this, because a lot of times when you're feeling stuck, it's because there's so many things in your head and you feel bogged down by all these ideas, and you just can't focus on anything for very long because your brain is so consumed with all this stuff in your head. So getting it down on paper really clears that out and frees you up for new ideas or some clarity. So that's the first suggestion. And then after you brain dump, if you want to go a step further, you can always categorize those things, get rid of some things. You can just, like cross them out, literally cross them out, like this is no longer a priority of mine. Or you can put them on your to-do list so that they become action items instead of just floating around. The second suggestion that I have is to connect with a biz bestie if you have one, somebody that you talk to often about your business, that knows what you're going through in your business, what your business is about. I would suggest having somebody just like that, because if you don't have somebody that knows what you're dealing with on a daily basis, then of course, you really will feel alone, and that is not a good place to be as a solopreneur. I think it's common, but go find a biz bestie, somebody that you can share your highs, your lows, your questions with, somebody that you can talk to. Or even if maybe it's a good friend that just knows what's happening in your life. Just sit down, talk with them, tell them maybe ahead of time that, hey, I just want to get some stuff out. I don't necessarily want suggestions, but I just need to get things out so that I can clear my brain and get a little more clarity on what's going on with my next step forward. And then the third suggestion I have is maybe after you've done those two things, or one of those things, is to sit down and journal. And you could use a journal prompt, something maybe like, I wonder what the possibilities are for me today, for me through the end of the year, for this month, and just write down whatever comes to mind. You'd be amazed at, especially once you've gotten everything out, what comes up. Your creativity will be a lot better. I think that your ideas will flow easier. So that's something certainly that will get you to that next step of not feeling so stuck in your current situation. And if you don't have somebody to talk to that you feel comfortable with, I would suggest giving me a call, sending me a message, sending me an email, and I would love to chat with you. I do a business breakthrough session, and they are free, because the reason why I make them free, I was going to start charging for them, but I've realized that there's such a major value for people who sign up for these. And I love doing them because I love giving people the space, especially solopreneurs and entrepreneurs, the space to get their ideas out and find some clarity and talk about the things that they don't get to talk about. And it's been really awesome because you really leave feeling so much better. Even if you don't, decide to work with me as a coach, you definitely have a feeling of where you're headed next. And there's so much value to you. And I just love connecting with people who are doing amazing things in the world. So I would highly suggest doing that if you don't have somebody else that you feel comfortable talking to. I definitely know what it feels like to be a solopreneur. I've been doing it for over 5 years now, and have had those challenges as well, and know what it's like to get through them and move past. Thanks for coming to join me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And if there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know. I'll talk to you soon.